I'm in love with my best friend. I left our mutual workplace and a city a few months ago. I told everyone I was excited for a new opportunity, but I actually left because it's too hard to be just friends with him and work together every day. I've regretted leaving and not speaking my truth every day since. Now I'll never know what could have been. You ever want to kiss a girl or ask her to go out? Or actually, whenever you get scared you just count to 3 and then do it. 'Cause if you take too long, you start overthinking and you'll just drive yourself crazy. Trust me, it'll change your life. Look, I know you think that she was the one, but I don't. Now I think you're just remembering the good stuff. Next time you look back, you really think you should look again. You guys seem perfect. Well, Nick, there is no perfect. There will always be struggle. You just have to pick who you want to struggle with. Just gonna get older and harder and more alone. And you're gonna do everything you can to fill that hole with friends and your career and meaningless sex, but the hole doesn't get filled. And one day you're gonna look around and you're gonna realize that everybody loves you, but nobody likes you. And that is the loneliest feeling in the world. Does it get easier? No. Yes. It gets easier. The more you know who you are and what you want. The less you let things upset you. Life is too short. It takes a long time to realize how truly miserable you are, and even longer to see that it doesn't have to be that way. Only after you give up everything can you begin to find a way to be happy. I was between 12 and 15. I used to hug the clothes in my closet just to feel like I'm hugging someone real. I feel so lonely that I get chest pains and I can't breathe. People think I'm fine because I have a good job. I'm well educated and rich, but they don't know that I cry myself to sleep almost every night because I long to be with someone. All I want is for someone to hold me, to brush their fingertips across my cheek, gently rub my back and grab my hand. I feel so helpless because I don't know. I'll find somebody and to love. If I'll ever have someone to love me back. You look lonely. I can fix that. What about you? Nobody needs me, I do. I need you, not your fault. It's not your fault. You are loved and important. And you bring to this world things that no one else can. So hold on. But once you get around that, the best of the best of the best people, you can kinda start breaking them down, realizing that you're just as fucked up as me. Like we all have. But all you did was you hid it better. Your upbringing, your mom and dad, your society, the way you were raised, it hid it better than mine. Like be in control of your own shit, or your own creations. I'm saying like be a creator. You know what I'm saying. Like I feel like when you create your shit. When you know what you want, I mean. Don't let nobody get in between you and your creation. Sir, if you want some, they gotta be that to your left. Who's there? Nobody. Look to your right. Who's there? Nobody. Guess who's still here? You are. It's you against the fucking world. You against everybody. You know what I'm saying. Like fuck is you doing? Count on somebody, count to yourself. Believe in yourself, you are. You need you. Come on, bro. Think about the future. You looking at you right now like he needs you. She needs you. You know. I'm at the point where I don't care anymore. Because I know that I'm a good person. But I can't force people to see my worth. So you be yourself. You know what
Don't
I'm
change
saying.
for nobody.
You know what
And
I'm
know
saying.
that you know.
You can win with yourself. You know what I'm saying.
A lot of people you know.
They get into this Hollywood world and
You
feel
know they
like
got a chain for these people just
I know
said.
of no better life purpose than to perish in attempting the great and impossible. The fact that something seems impossible shouldn't be a reason to not pursue it. That's exactly what makes it worth pursuing. Where would the courage and greatness be if success was certain and there was no risk? The only true failure is shrinking away from life's challenges. Do yourself a favor and learn how to walk away. When a connection starts to fade, learn how to let it go. When a person starts to mistreat you, learn how to move on to something and someone better. Don't waste your energy trying to force something that isn't meant to be. 'Cause the truth is, for every one person who doesn't value you, there are tons more waiting to love you better. You better make sure in the next season of your life that the person who walked away from you know what they're missing. You better do something with your life. You better do something so strong and so big with your life that they have to sit on the couch and say, "That's the one that got man happier." Being alone with myself and being with me, instead of being caught up in the chaos of me. You want to help someone. The best way to help someone is not to give them advice, but to listen to. You know exactly what you want to do in life. Can't nobody stop you. Rather film yourself in public. Whether it's writing a resume that nobody would agree with, whether it's reading a book that touched topics nobody would agree with, you have to do it. The difference between someone successful and the person that's just a nobody in between there is doing. You have to do the work. Look at this stuff. This is history here. HMMUR. You are history. This is garbage. I can say I bled for garbage. So this is meaningless. No. At one time, it meant a lot. When you're just a young kid, this is everything to you. But then you realize your priorities change. And you just want your children to be happy. And do nice things. And that makes you happy. You are struggling. And you start thinking about giving up. I want you to remember the power of hope. The belief that something better is always possible. If you're willing to work for it and fight for it. If we work hard enough and believe in ourselves, then we can be whatever we dream. Tell you gotta cut people off. That's what I was able to be my best. To cut people off. That's not helping me get to where I'm going there. Or even being a distraction. Or just negative. Just negative people around. You need to cut them off. I don't care if you or whatever. You know you gonna do whatever you gotta do. For the people you love. But at the same time, if they not on the same page with you. Like I don't want people just running with me no more. I want people pushing me. I tell young people now all the time. I definitely tell my kids. If you are even fucking remotely a savage, you'll run these people over this next generation. And I know that every generation thinks the generation after them is soft. Yeah, they're savages in every. But right now, yeah, if you are even remotely a savage, you will run over every one of these kids in this next generation. Easy to sit around and fucking cry about every. Yeah, get out there and get what you had. So all out there for the taking right now. Yeah, how do you develop the savage? I think you have it or you don't. Aha, you're born with it or you're not.